I say these niggas don't fight no more. They can't take L's and you know it. Glock in my sweat, fuck a hustle, a nigga. When I ball, so I call them goalies. I can get cozy. I keep that 40 on me. They're watching me closely. I had the mask up last night, I was feeling like Stoney. Hoop full of lions and tigers and bears, might be Kenny Yogi. Stick out the roof like a TPLG, make it rain, no umbrella. No umbrella. It's SBG got the tat on my neck, shit, I die behind 3 little. We keep the heat like Sahara. That's for these niggas that's jealous. Giving headshots when I'm selfish. Run with monsters like I'm Bella. These niggas gonna black when we buy.
Real life street stars. We here with Duke Yungsta and LG. What it is?
Man, what's going on, man?
Man, for everybody that don't know, deaf, dumb, stupid, living up under a rock, tell these boys where y'all from and how long y'all been doing y'all thing.
Well, shit, I'm from the south side of Fort Worth. Shit, I probably been rapping since I was about 8. Shit.
Well, shit, I'm SBG Duke Yungsta, you know what I'm saying? I'm straight out of Fort Worth, Texas. Straight out the South, New York Street, 1400, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from. I've been rapping since, shit, really professionally, taking it serious since I was about 2021, but I've been introduced to music and shit all my life, like my mama is where it started at. And a lot of people don't get that. Like my T Jones, she real, like she was supposed to be probably in left eye position. She was signed to she worked with Ron C, you know, some other people, just some big names. She got some songs out there, but that's really where it all began. My T Jones.
That's crazy, man. So how did y'all two link up?
I've been knowing LG actually for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like, not really. Like when I was younger, but when I got older, I met him through my kinfolk. Actually, right here, it's another one. Yeah. Can't really speak too much right now because you got that gold in his mouth.
Yeah, well, yeah, shining in the corner, goddamn.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I met him through him and his people, and we really just linked up then. You know, on top of him being from the South, we were bound to run into each other though.
Man, whenever someone say start taking this music seriously or trying to do it professionally, and even LJ, I want you to touch on when you start taking it serious and doing it professionally. What does that mean to you when you say that? As far as I'm gonna take this serious, I'm gonna take it professional.
I feel like it's really mostly taking the time to evaluate your situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people go through different things through life and it causes them to veer from what they really want to chase. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in a position to take that sacrifice and go after what you want. Right. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't got the courage to do that. Like they actually, it's really crazy because I think mentally people fear success. True. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously you fear success. That's stupid to me. You know what I'm saying? Go after what you want. Drop your nuts and shit. Chase that shit.
Cats be fear the unknown. As far as and I want you to touch on it too. As far as I know you say you've been doing this since 8. When did you start taking it seriously? As far as I'm gonna start taking it.
Well, shit, I probably started taking it serious probably about like 4 years ago or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just used to just freestyle like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm known for, freestyling like a bitch. But then shit, I just started.
Yeah, that's a dying craft right there.
What's the best freestyle of all time, bro?
The best freestyle of all time, I'd probably say.
Man, Texas nigga on God.
I'd probably say that Zero. What's that joint?
Twitter with the mule.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that Mo City Don. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, you know that.
Man, real shit. Man, would you say with the music right now, are y'all all the way in? Like, cause some people be like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Do I do this on the weekend? And are you all the way in right now, or is it like something that you kind of geared towards?
I ain't even gonna cap. I'm kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out right now. I'm trying to get all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I want to do, but I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out right now.
Man, I mean, y'all got the visuals. Both of y'all got the mixtape coming together, Goalies, man. Yeah. I mean, that's a thorough concept. The song is going up. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about that, how that came to be. What's the meaning behind that?
The meaning behind Goalies, you know what I'm saying, is shit. Was the first line that come on. Mama said they gun block when I ball, so I call them goalies. You know what I'm saying? Like a goalie. You know what I'm saying? You go to kick the ball to go into the goal for the goal. It takes. You know how long it take for a nigga in soccer to score?
Man, if they score.
I don't work so damn hard to kick this ball. You going in? You know what I'm saying? So you just basically watching out for the blockers. You know what I'm saying? Anything trying to hinder you from your success. Anything trying to any opposition really.
Let me ask you with this, with Fort Worth being a little smaller, you know what I mean? Are there like the gatekeepers? Is it one of those things? Like, who are the gatekeepers in Fort Worth? That you would think?
If it was some,
right?
I've been seeing Bob McGriff do a lot.
Shout out Supreme.
Yeah, shout out to him. I don't even know the dude. I just know him from Facebook, and I just see he got his hands in everything.
Yeah, that's the homie.
I don't really even know club wise.
Right.
Say Walk Like Jordan.
I think the advantage Fort Worth has over the DFW is budding. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that's starting to pop up as far as urban clubs. Y'all know y'all get new strip clubs. Y'all get new clubs every day. It's starting to become its own little scene out there. You know, so you think it's when it's trying to take advantage of that wave, like what's some of the things y'all do to, you know, like put yourselves out there? Because it's gonna probably get to a point to where y'all won't even have to come to Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Well, is you all right?
Shit, right now we just now getting started, so shit, we just getting hip to all the little different, you know, methods of putting your shit out there and all that type of shit, you feel me? So we just really experimenting with the shit. We ain't all the way out there yet. Well, I'm not yet. My boy, he probably got a little bit more insight on that than I do. I'm just learning as I go, you feel me? Like I say, I'm one foot in, one foot out. So I'm just learning as I go. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm here for, though. You know, because like I know his passion and he love music, and I see it when he touch that mic. So that's why I come in and you want to record? Come on, let's get it in. Like, that's really how Goalies came about, like you asked just a while ago. You know what I'm saying? I had made the song, I had made the hook in my verse, and I had put his name in it. I was like, man, it must be a reason I done said this man's name in this hook. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I know he gonna kill it, and I needed some more flavor on the other end of that to bring out the, you know what I'm saying, that awareness for the song. It's gonna catch. It's gonna be sticky to him. You know what I'm saying?
Man, LG, man, did you used to hoop, man? You look like you could dunk on a nigga something.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, look. So, man.
No cap.
Hey, I fucked up my Achilles. I had to switch the game.
That nigga look like that nigga catch oops and
Nah, no cap. Nigga was trash. Like, can't hoop for shit. Garbage in the back. I can't hoop for nothing. You hear me? Man, I'm garbage in basketball, but I played football like a bitch DN. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm trash in basketball.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah. Man, D, you were mentioned earlier, like, you know, you had a mindset of dropping visuals, you know, damn near every month. What's the mindset behind it as far as the back-to-back dropping?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I realized really just recently how important it is to fail to succeed.
Yeah.
And in me saying that, I'm actually finna stop that because I just learned. That's how quick. Like I told y'all, I just told y'all I'm doing that, but I'm finna stop that because it done hit me. I was actually speaking to this real known dude in the industry. He worked with Team Bigger Ranking, so I got in connections with him, and now you know Goalies is Team Bigger Ranking. That's another thing that we got coming. So it's on Vertigo. It's really on every platform, accessible everywhere. iTunes, Apple Music, all that. But I was telling him about me doing that because I had really came to that conclusion by myself. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking to him about it. Man, I know how to drop 2 videos. You know what I'm saying? We come with another one. He was like, stop. You stupid.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing that for? Like, ain't nobody even seen the first one you put out. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it's not needed to drop consistent or continuous content back to back. Like, it's times and it's dates for everything.
Facts, though.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, another thing he was telling me about, and I'm actually giving y'all some free game, and y'all probably should be paying me when y'all watch this.
Reallyfe Street Stars.
But the man, he also told me, he was like, as far as, like, dropping the music and everything, it's a certain time. So you got to look at the dates and the times that the major labels doing it. Because when Drake dropped Scorpion, you think nigga was looking like, damn, what a new underground artist hit. We ain't looking for that nigga. We trying to hear this tape everybody been anticipating for years.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch. And they say the best time to do that is towards the fourth quarter, which is what, you know what I'm saying, 3 months.
It's funny how niggas dropping don't know who else dropping that week.
You know,
how you not know who? Like, oh shit, the nigga dropped today too. He's like, fuck.
Ain't nobody
nigga, you supposed to know, goddamn. Man,
Nobody
which brings me
buy
to
that.
my next question, man. What do you feel personally? You can answer this too, LG. What do you feel your personal opinion is the code to get into this game, man? Like, as far as, you know, some people look at it as, you know, spend a lot of money. Some people looking at it as trolling. Some people look at it like, oh, I need to go viral. I need to do this. What do you feel personally is the code to get into this motherfucking game?
Well,
Well, shit, me, I personally feel like you just gotta, you know, have some music that touch a motherfucker they can feel. You know what I'm saying? You put out some shit they can feel, something they can vibe with and relate to, then, you know, it'll catch on. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's about it. For me, I think that'll work. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they play a big part, but to add on, just to add on to it, I feel like the foundation of everything is really just a fan base. Like you say, you can do it through trolling, you can do it through what's them little reaction video. Niggas is making tens of thousands of dollars a month from niggas looking at a video. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm telling you, making money from looking, man, come on, that shit crazy. But
What do you think about the oversaturation of music in general? Like, it seemed like every week we get 3-4 mixtapes, albums. It's like even the niggas that we used to like, nigga be like,
I'm tired.
like, bruh, you just dropped, bruh, calm
That
down.
shit crazy,
Like,
man.
fam,
You look up, it'd be 100 mixtapes.
It'd be
out.
100 tapes, bro.
Damn.
But what do y'all think about the state of music where like shit just seem to be like niggas have an album out that shit be hot for a week and they just be gone, bro. I remember niggas ain't used to drop for 2 years.
Nah, for real talk. That shit crazy, though. I don't know. I like.
niggas was making so much money, they ain't have to drop consistent music.
For real.
But now that everything done changed from CDs and it's still merch, but from CDs to the digital platforms and streaming and all that, you gotta keep up, shit. Cause a nigga might. But you know what's crazy? It's old songs that's now that streaming shit done came into effect and they ain't gotta go look for the CD. It's just easily accessible. Them niggas 10 years ago, they make a song, get it hot, it blow it up, they still making money.
But
you know what I'm saying? With
they
the
say Vanilla
saturation.
Ice is still making what? 800,000 a year off his goddamn one song.
You ain't gotta go through to the tape store and be like, damn, what a Vanilla Ice CD is.
For real,
You know what I'm saying? You just fucking
just
go
stream it.
down the music list and it just pop up. It's
What is your
button. It's in your phone?
what is your thought process as far as on
Nah,
how many songs you think should go on a CD nowadays? That number varies between artists. You know what I'm saying? What's your personal opinion for a quality CD? How many
Me personally, I used to like, you know, like them 17, 18 track joints.
old school.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but like nowadays, niggas is on like 8 to 10, maybe 12 songs.
I used to feel cheated with 8 to 10.
Yeah.
But now it seems like that might be the
enough.
wave now. Like, you don't even supposed to give them too much. It's like, damn, I need to move on. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. What you feel, D, on that?
Just it's basically the same.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I say 12 to 15.
Yeah.
Cause I done had a good little 15 track mixtape 12, and that'll do it for me. Like I done gave the artist enough time to paint that picture of themselves and all that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I say about 12 to 15.
Yeah. 60 songs. Oh yeah, Cats be having songs like I got 300. I got a window down to 7. Like I'm like, God damn.
That's too much.
You know what's fucked up? Like, all 60 jam, though. But it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck if you got 60 jamming songs. Nigga ain't running through 60.
I'm not finna listen to your tape the rest of the year, nigga.
Fam, at all, bro.
Put that shit up. Nigga taking down 50 notches. Nigga.
Hey,
Good.
man, do
Goddamn.
y'all ever like do songs for the ladies, bro?
Oh, can we cuss?
Hell yeah, this the street star.
Well, shit, goddamn it.
Fuck ass shit.
Yeah, niggas,
Let's get that out the way.
niggas be out here with K's and we done had some anyway. But
I just doing it because I seen that interview with Kevin Gates and that shit had me like, damn, I need to be more professional.
nah, hold on.
We
And my nigga,
And
you
they said,
professional.
Can I curse?
You,
Excuse me.
hey,
Can I?
my nigga, you
Yeah.
articulate very well. You professional in the motherfucker. I'm very
appreciate
impressed.
it.
Like,
I was gonna say we gonna purposely bleep out all your shit just for you, just for your mama.
All right, you guys talked about fan bases and all that and how important that is. At what point do you feel like an artist should like get on tour and go outside of like they state?
Well, yeah, I feel like that is a good question. That is a very good question. I say, man.
Shit, as soon as they get popping, as soon as you get a buzz. And
When do you feel like popping is when the comments is coming in or when?
Like when you catch a buzz and motherfuckers is booking you and they want to see you, shit.
Well, yeah, when they book you, when they book you, it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time.
Oh God.
here's what I would be wanting to ask. Like, you know, somebody in y'all position, right?
Yeah.
Y'all doing y'all thing, y'all buzzing, y'all trying to get y'all music out there. Like, do y'all look for management? And if so, like, who do y'all look for? Because I be wondering who does the people the indie artists look in the city for as someone they could go to?
Shit, I don't know.
You know, managers these days, they gotta set themselves up to be found. And so, like, I recently found out, like I say, once again, just from failing to succeed, another individual I had encountered or whatever through some messed up situations. But anyway, but they was putting me on game, you know what I'm saying, as far as the industry and everything. And it's an app that got every manager in every city, state. You can find some, you know what I'm saying, you can find some managers if you really, really want a manager, but it's all about the timing of getting one. You don't need one when you first start unless you just really, really don't know what you're doing. But it's so easy to look on the internet and be like, damn, how to be a rapper. That shit gonna tell you. Nigga, go get a book, go get a mic, and just talk on the mic. And you just, that shit, it's so written out. We just don't take the time to search.
So you mentioned in the beginning you can kind of start off and do it yourself. So once you realize that you need a manager, what is the role of that manager?
To guide you. If I hire somebody, I don't want to hire you and we both asking each other what's next. Like, how that look? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you supposed to
what you want to do, guys?
Nigga, you supposed to come in and show me what I'm supposed to do, nigga. Like, tell me where to go.
Like, specifically, what, like, 3 things you would expect your manager to do for you?
To have connections to get me to the next level as far as, like, my fan base, or maybe he can point me in the direction of somebody that's looking for somebody to sponsor something. And I can be supporting their brand, they can be supporting mine. Basically, it all boils down to your fan base, but also, I mean, your connections. I would say connections, maybe. Ooh, I think.
With brand, that's good. You've been an influencer with another campaign which will help you brand and help their brand. These are very good answers. Give me one more.
I would say connections. Nah, I'm trying to really think like that.
The manager gonna be,
you know what I'm saying? That kind of really selling it to me, like. But outside of that, just don't. I would say just how to
make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how to
make money. Yeah, you get the connections, but you be a professional artist to where that manager gets you to where you're making money. You're getting those royalty checks in every 3 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
exactly. Yeah,
right. If you ain't seen, even if you taking a loss, if you ain't seen no kind of money in a year, you might need to change management, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Boy, you probably making money and he getting over.
Which comes to the next question. With clothing, with marketing, with music, studio time, both y'all can answer this. What would you say is the average artist, a coming up artist, to spend a year on making in this game? On average.
I don't know. It depends on, how you look at it. If you trying to keep up with these rappers and shit, I don't know. You better have some real bread. But I mean, if you just, on some real life shit, then I mean, probably like 10 to 12,000 will get you going. You know what I'm saying? To get you where you can get a buzz or some shit like that. But it won't just take you off and just, But it's a start. It'll get you there. It'll get you some clothes. It'll get you some studio time. Get your shit done. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But not too much more than that, though. You feel me? Like, you probably gonna need about 50 to 100 if you really trying to really take off, because you're gonna need that package. You feel me? You're gonna need everything. You're gonna need them DJs on your side. You're gonna need PRs, all that. You feel me? So, like I said, probably about 10 or 12.
You said to get you started, to get your artist started.
Just on average, what you should spend. On average, what you should spend a year. Might have to spend.
If you up and coming. Oh, you can't probably hear the mic was down. Like, I'm high, my bad. Tripping. Man, hey, say, look. I'll say, man, I'm really trying to think, cause I'm in a position where we finna be in a better position.
And I would say, how much would you say you spent in 2018? It's about the end.
In 2018, that's what I was finna say, cause you know what I'm saying, and that just happened just recently, and I ain't came out of pocket nothing about almost 2 bands. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, but with that extra, the 8 he talking about, like if you spread, like widespread that out to some people that actually can do something, you know what I'm saying, get you, like you say, some PR over here. You know what I'm saying, maybe a booking agent, or get you some digital placements to get your music really just, like I say, widespread and everywhere. And then that'll really help you take off. You'll be in a Lil Roddy Rich situation right now or something.
Our culture is real heavy on the fashion as far as designer clothes and whatnot. But, you know, it's basically, like you said, keeping up with the Joneses, and it doesn't really contribute to your overall success as far as where you need to spend money. Do you think it's necessary to just try to look like the hottest rapper or whatever, or do you think it's more important to just stay in your lane as such, you know what I'm saying, and be what you can afford?
I would say shit, stay in your lane. Rock what you can afford. Niggas ain't, you know, turned up like that and really popping off like Tay-K. That nigga wasn't on no Balenciaga type shit. You know, that nigga was T-shirt, nigga, and some jeans, some Forces or something, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just real street shit. If you know, if you a real nigga, if you out here and you know motherfuckers fuck with you, that shit don't matter. It's like I said, if you spitting that real shit and a motherfucker can feel you and relate to what you talking about, then it's gonna catch, you feel me? But shit, I don't know. That's for, you know, man, everybody else's opinion. That's just me, you feel me? Like,
man, let's talk about the Fort Worth music scene, man. How do you feel about it right now?
I mean, it is what it is. You got little rappers that's popping. I fuck with a couple of them on their music, not in real life. I don't really know none of them, but just like as far as their music, yeah, I fuck with it.
Yeah. It used to be, and even just the whole Dallas Fort Worth music scene, it's turned up in the past, let's say, you know, 2-3 years than it was, you know, since like maybe the Boogie era and what Dallas was doing with that. What are your thoughts on that as far as your brand and your music in this day and age? Because at first it used to be a lot harder to get seen when nobody looking at this in this area, but now they looking. Does that change your marketing? Does that change your branding and whatnot?
Most definitely. I would say yes, it would. Just based on just knowing, like you say, how hot it ain't been. Yeah. That little drought we had or whatever. Now that we done overcame there, like you say, in the spotlight on the funk. You know what I'm saying? Got a little CJ popping out of Stop 6. Who else just got a deal? Matter of fact, Arlington and
Bugatti. Yeah, Arlington. What? Cincy.
Splurge.
Cincy Molly Splurge.
Yeah, Sensei Molly Ollie.
Brooke.
Yeah, Lil Brooke. Yeah. And yeah, Bugatti.
Shout out, just signed a Dirty Water.
Casino, whatever.
Shout out to him.
Just based on, just like you say, just the spotlight being on this, you gotta present yourself to where you look like you ready for that next level. You know, a lot of people don't. They'll come out with, you got the best music in the world, but you just gonna hand it out on little blank CDs, you know what I'm saying? But you give it to you get somebody a blank CD, you gonna wanna, if two artists gave you a CD and one of them was blank and one of them had the artist on the other, which one you gonna listen to? You gonna listen to the one that got the image and the one that probably came in a package and a bow on it. He just give you a CD here to listen to it. Nah, nigga. I want what look right, what look professional, what look like it's worth listening to.
Yeah. Man, so with all that being said, man, you know, I looked on, you know, seeing your music on Spotify and all that. I'm curious, are you gonna keep dropping singles, or are you gonna take the album approach? Like, what's your approach as far as this music?
I would say our next move is really to capitalize off this single.
Right.
Like you said, Goalies, Spotify, it's everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just look up Goalies, SBG Duke Yungsta, Goalies featuring ELG, everything, but.
And I seen you tapped in with Vertigo too. Smart move.
Yeah, I had to get the knowledge about that little platform. But now that I know what that platform is capable of, a lot of artists are looking to Vertigo. Yeah, but I forgot the question.
No, I was saying, are you gonna keep dropping singles, or are you gonna move on to try to drop an EP, an album? Like, what's the move?
Oh yeah, that's what I was speaking on. The next move. The next move is really, like I say, to build the fan base. Like, that's what everything, all your money, everything gonna come from. Like, you can get, like I say, what we was talking about, not doing the music and do something like them little reaction videos or something. That stuff draw people to your page, draw people to your content. You know what I'm saying? So you build that foundation, you got something to give to 10,000 people who gonna tell maybe another 2 or 3. That 10 and turn to 30 real quick.
That's all people want, is just content. We can't wait no 1 year for your album
man,
to drop. We don't want to have you disappear on us.
They done them TVs and these cell phones, they done up the attention span. We ain't got no attention span. We need something quick. That's why you say you can have a 60-track album, something else come out next week. It really, the whole world got ADD, bro.
It do. I mean, we live in that era, man. We live in that world, bro.
Really think about
we got short attention.
Is that scary for an artist? Knowing that?
Yeah. Man, my attention so bad, you know what's? I can't even tell you the lyrics to the song I made last week, and I've been knowing it all up until I recorded it, and I don't forgot it now because my mind is so, I'm ready to do record my next song, write my next song, do my next project. I got so many songs that ain't been put out. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Man, what's your thoughts on staying independent or signing to a label? Benefits?
I say I'm gonna stay independent as long as I can.
Yeah, I'm on some independent shit like a motherfucker.
Is it the dollar amount that you get back as far as what you put in, or signing maybe a 360 deal to a label? You don't think that helps as far as the pushing and the marketing and the branding?
I say, like I said, had said earlier about the knowledge thing. Like I ain't came to where I've been presented with none of those deals, and I had to find out what was wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts,
like,
though.
that's where the knowledge part come in. So that's where really I'm lacking. I got to do my research because I ain't finna sign nothing.
Nah, I sound like you've been using Google like a motherfucker. You do that motherfucker. Hey, you want to sign what? Let me go.
Yeah, nah, for real.
If you did sign to a label and you got that first advance $250,000 check, what's the first thing you gonna buy?
I think Big Chris said anything less than $1 million is some bullshit. Hold on. That nigga said 250,000. That money gonna go so fast. That money gonna go so fast, and I know because I actually was in a position. I went to New York and I had did a 300 ENT 300 entertainment. What is them things called? Showcase. A 300 ENT showcase. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole bunch of big name artists was there. And I happened to meet this executive from Hype magazine named Jerry Dobie there or whatever. He seen me perform. I won $2,500, but I got to meet with the executives, and they was trying to give me a $50,000 deal, like something to start off. I ain't really get into it to read everything because I had a manager at the time too who had got me the showcase. But just looking at that and just her telling me how much money just to, you know what I'm saying, use or wherever to put it at. Oh, was you finna say something?
No, I was gonna say some niggas 50,000 when you ain't got shit, nigga be like,
that's a nigga. Yeah. But I'm telling you, like, I mean, I ain't, even when in that position, I was able to fly to New York. I ain't always just had money. I know I probably look like money right now, you know what I'm saying? But
hey, should Young Dolph have taken the $22 million? Take the $22 million or fuck the $22 million. Fuck the 22.
I said anything less than $1 million.
I'd have took the
22
million. Why would that nigga tripping, bro? I'd have took the $22 million. I'd have figured it out from there, bro.
But I don't know
that. Fuck the $22 million. That nigga wild, bro.
What's that movie that just had came out?
I'm gonna take That man got 22 million already.
Yeah, shit. I doubt it, bro. That nigga ain't on Forbes like that. I'd have took 22 million.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah,
you got 22 already, though. I mean,
fuck the 22 million.
But if you sitting on like 5 or 6, nigga, I'd have took that 22. Fuck what you talking about.
Ain't no telling. He must got buku money just put up or something to turn down that. But I think he what did he get after that?
Nah, I don't see independent. That nigga must got a hell of a plan, bro.
I thought he had signed something. Yeah, he signed something.
So the question is, fast forward 10 years, you got a whole catalog, you making money, you making about $10 million a year, you good.
10 million a year?
You making about $10 million a year.
Okay, keep going. That sounds good. Like, come on, let's.
Would you sell your whole catalog 10 years from now for $50 million?
My whole catalog?
Hell nah.
Sell your whole catalog.
Hell nah.
Nah.
Well, no. How about 100? How about 100? 100?
Go up.
Give me 5 more years.
200?
5 more years.
Like 300.
300?
I'll take like 300.
That nigga Dream sold his whole catalog for Dream sold his whole catalog for $20 million.
Straight. You know what I'm saying? After that, your whole family straight.
Year, I know I'm good for at least like 20 more years of life.
See, I'm gonna make them. So we're gonna keep making hits, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga stupid.
Got me fucked
See,
up.
I'm good for 20 more years.
About another dub.
This nigga dumb.
Y'all boys got any shout outs y'all want to keep?
Shout out to everybody in the hood, Hooverland, Hattie Street, Shout out to goddamn me, my niggas that's locked up, Freedom Boys, you feel me? Lil Fats, Lil D, goddamn me, Lil G, fuck it, I be naming all day. But goddamn me, shout out to HMG, my boys, you know what I'm saying? Honest Music Gang, goddamn me. What you got? Turn them up.
What you got?
Shit. I'm Marcus Sneed on Instagram, Marcus Sneed on Facebook, goddamn me, look me up, fuck with me. A lot of guala on YouTube. Shit.
Shout out, first of all, my mama, Sugar Shane. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might want to look the woman up. She got something. But shout out to the whole Southside, really, man. Shout out to the whole funk right behind that. Really right in front of that, but you know what I mean. Shit, I'm high. Shout out to everybody who never supported me on my Instagram, my Facebook, in person. Supposed to spend that $1 for that CD, but you give me 10 off the most. Like everybody who never gave me anything when it came to this music shit. But what was it? After that, like I say, look me up on Instagram, SBG Duke Yungsta, SBG DUKEYUNGSTA. Facebook, same thing. Look me up on both. Look me up on YouTube at the same thing. Twitter at the same thing. But we everywhere. Look up Goalies as well, right behind that. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, everywhere. You can look it up, type it in, it's gonna pop up.
And LG, what's your if anybody want to get in contact with you, you know what I'm saying? I'll let you. What's your
Shit, like I say, Facebook, YouTube, I'm Lotta Guala. Facebook, Marcus Sneed. Instagram, Marcus Sneed. Goddamn me. Other than that, shit, dope.
Shit. Well, you boys, man, y'all up there with it. Goalies out. You know what I'm saying? That's going up, man. Check it out. Check out the visual. That shit hard. You know what I'm saying? Young niggas doing that thing.
Appreciate it.
LG, Duke Yungsta, man. Y'all some real life street stars. We love everything y'all doing. Y'all real professional, man. Y'all real well spoken. We looking forward to all the shit y'all doing. We salute.
All right, ready.
Hey, appreciate it. SBG.
Y'all tune in to Real Life Street Stars and make sure you go get that app off of Google Play. Download it now.